everywhere to me. When I close my eyes, it's wow! Wow, 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 wow. Yo, 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 yo. Brainboxed. Thank you for the 10. Thank you so much. Imagine Mary, Tracerize, Michael. Tracerize has been here forever. 54 months. Thank you so much. Arctic Wolf, Monkey Grace, Nuba Nation, Magellan, Taha L, Cami D, Braysky, Beginning, Dr. Nick, Jay. Thank you. That boy Ness, thank you for the 200 bits. Was it this loud yesterday? Maybe it was, the, like, fan.
Oh, no, it's on turbo mode.
Oh. Cute sweater. Thanks, guys. I thrifted it, and it was, when I thrifted it, it was a turtleneck, and I cut it off. So that way it looks like this. I'm gonna hem it. I'm gonna go like this, I think, and do like a hem. But I like over the shoulder more. R2-bit, thank you for the bits. Z is the name, thank you for the bits. This is a golden Kappa hype train, y'all. This is, we had one yesterday and we have one today. What the heck? W. What do you do for your hair, please? I washed it and then I air dried it last night, but it wasn't fully air dry, so then I braided it while it was sort of wet, and then I fell asleep. Now it looks like this. And then this morning I straightened my bangs. Yo! Nicole Diff, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kristaru, thank you for the 100 bits. Furby Gangster, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 9 months. Audible, thank you for the 5. Did you go to college? I need some advice on what to do what you do for a living. Yeah, I mean, you can do anything, but generally, if you're at the point where you're picking a major, I would go like biology or like wildlife. I don't know. It depends on what school you have. Maybe there's like a wildlife ecology major or like a conservation biology major. Audible, thank you so much for the 5. Aureus, thank you for the bits. Pubix Cube, thank you for the bits. A-Rod, thank you for the 5. Golden Kappa hype train. A-Rod gets a golden Kappa. Tortilla, thank you for the bits. Marcellus, thank you for the 5. Case! Our animal care volunteer! W! W. Marcellus, thank you so much for the 5. Pascalis, thank you for the prime. Level 8 golden Kappa hype train. Would you say college is necessary to what you do? I would not say that college is necessary. I think that it helps. And I think that experience helps a lot. Skier, thank you so much. Pascalis, thank you so much. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. By the way, guys, if you have a Twitch Prime, this is my formal endorsement that you can feel free to use those Twitch Primes on the Alveus Sanctuary channel. I appreciate them, don't get me wrong. But if you got a Prime, would not mind if you used it at Alveus. Mr. Nago, thank you so much. Not Nate, thank you for the Prime for the 8 months. Noomba Nation, thank you for the 5. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Walshy Dev, thank you for the 54 months. Unagi Fighter, thank you for the 18 months. Level 9. What's the difference between her and the Alveus? I am the founder and executive director of Alveus Sanctuary. We are at Alveus Sanctuary right now. So Alveus is a nonprofit sanctuary, conservation education center, and I'm the executive director and I'm a streamer. That's the difference. What's the difference? Oh, I meant here. Oh. Well, we are at Alveus right now. That's a big emote. Oh, like channel-wise? X Happy, thank you. This channel, this is my main channel. Never mind, I'm dumb. No, let's take this to the end, shall we? We've already gone this far. This channel is my main channel, and so I do like just chatting and other stuff on here. And then the Alveus Sanctuary channel is a 24/7 live cam channel where the animals are. Subs here go to me. Subs on Alveus go to Alveus. Donations here go to Alveus. Does that make sense? Cool. Cool. Got a sub for the Africa trip streams. Guys, big news, by the way. Everything, as of last night at like midnight 30, everything is booked for South Africa. Everything. The flights, the accommodations, and the experiences. MC Sparta, thank you for the 6 months. Actually, I want to no, I'm not going to show you. Ben Kelsey, thank you. We are leaving. What are the dates? Hold on. I know we're leaving the 20th. But it takes like 36 hours to get there. The 20th of November. But it takes like 36 hours to get there. So I don't, what is the date of our first stream? Saturday. The 22nd. I'm almost certain. The first stream is Saturday, the 22nd of November in South Africa. Totlet, thank you for the prime. Hooray! Hooray. Hooray. Yeah, it'll be sick. It'll be sick. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. How you doing, everybody? How's it going? Good. Awesome. Everybody having a good day? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Swell. Amazing. Amazing. Great. Good so far. Pretty good. Chilling. Excellent. Excellent. All right. I'm gonna round us out to a smooth in 10:50. So 3 minutes. We have to chat. Red Embers, thank you for the prime. 15 seconds left on the Golden Kappa hype train. It's at 93%. That might be GG's. We need a hero. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GG's to the Golden Kappa hype train. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. I'm not very good at farming hype trains here. I'm really good at it on Alveus though. I did thrift this top. I love it. It reminds me of that girl that in the book that got sick with the stripes. You know what I'm talking about? Or is that too like 90s for y'all? Genuine question, how have you been? Don't ask me that. No, I've been good. I did crash out last night, but I'm better now. Now I'm back. The picture book. Yeah. Yeah. Yay! I read that in first grade. Yeah, it's a good book. A Bad Case of the Stripes. Right, that is what it's called. Sorry about your crash out. Well, yeah, so you want to know what my crash out was, is I was sitting there and I was like, man, I gotta... Ty Grizzly, thank you for the prime. Thoughts on Wembanyama? Goat. Anyway, I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? I have to go to Washington, D.C., South Africa, San Diego, Los Angeles, Florida, and New York all before Christmas. And I was like, that's not okay. And I think because I've been home for a week and a half now, which is in Q4, this Q4 has been so much travel. Like, I've been traveling once a week, and I don't like traveling. I've never liked it. And so I've been traveling so much in the end of this year. And this is the first, I got home and I was like, oh my gosh, I have 2 full weeks at home. This is sick. And it's kind of like after you have a really long work day and you sit on the couch for a second, but then your work day isn't finished and then you have to get up again, and it makes it way worse after you sit down. I feel like this 2 weeks that I've had at home, or that I have at home right now, is that. Like, I feel like it's me sitting down on the couch and sitting and realizing like how much I love being here and how much I love being around the animals and like having time with and around my staff, and just like hanging out. And I was like, man, I really don't want to go again. Don't get me wrong, South Africa is going to be sick. Okay, I'm not talking about that trip in particular. And everything that I'm doing is really important and like needs to happen. It's just and it's all good for Alveus. It's just I just wish it wasn't so much of it. Anyway, it's 10:50. So everybody, today, guess what we're doing? That's right. We're in the Angry Birds corner. We're in the Angry Birds corner. And today, we are sending Red to space. Or we're watching them send Red to space. So we have some React content today. We also may have some gaming content, because I know you guys love the gaming content, the Angry Birds gaming content. So we might do a little bit of that. But we also have this slingshot literally into, like, we have a literal Angry Birds slingshot literally into space to react to today. So that'll be really, really awesome. Thanks Angry Birds 2 for sponsoring this stream. You guys can still use our community code, or our creator code, Alveus. It is the 8th though, so time is up. Thank you to all of you who played this game and used our creator code. So cool of you. Like, what a sick system and what a sick sponsor. Genuinely, like, really, really appreciate you guys. I have some news to share with you. You want to see the leaderboard? Are you ready? Drum roll, please. We did it! We are #1! Chat! Are you kidding me? We are #1 in the best at Angry Birds 2. Easy. Easy #1s. #1s. Slay. Oh. Awkward. Okay, so let me freaking look at this. Look at how many feathers collected. This is global. Can we send Red to space? Literally, the more feathers we collect, the more rewards we all get. This is how many feathers were collected globally. Holy moly, that's a lot of feathers. Yo! Speaking of feathers, Krosek, thank you. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Who will win the space race? Ah! Download Angry Birds 2 to support your favorite creator. Enter your favorite creator's code, join their flock, and make every feather count. Every feather directly contributes to the main milestones and gives your creator a chance to secure the additional $15 donation in their name. Grand prize for a great cause, $25,000 to defend the wild ones. Protect and defend with the flock. The winning team secures a $25,000 total donation to Alveus Sanctuary for Wildlife and Education. Your effort ensures your creator contributes an extra $15,000 over the $10,000 base donation made by the Angry Birds 2 team. So, that's right, guys. Angry Birds 2 was already donating $10,000 to Alveus, but the winner here would help them to donate an additional $15,000 in their name. And the winner is us, Alveus. W Flock. So now Alveus Sanctuary is getting a $25,000 donation from Angry Birds 2. I need to, not to like break the fourth wall too much, but I do need to give some like very, very well-deserved shout-outs. One of them is to Angry Birds 2. This sponsor has been so fun. And I know I've been glazing Angry Birds 2. I've been glazing Angry Birds since 2019. But genuinely, this was such a dream sponsor. From the drone show at TwitchCon and meeting with Red, like the actual mascot, I genuinely was so fun. And like, I have not laughed like that in so long. It was so fun. And it was such a good IRL, and their production was incredible. The camera people, the camera operators that they had were incredible. The people from the Angry Birds 2 team were incredible, and I loved them. And the streams have been so fun. This game is so fun to play. The streams have gone by like that. You guys have watched these streams, like the gameplay and like the sponsor itself, the segment itself, they've gone by so quick because they're just so, it's just so fun and easy. And then, obviously, the charitable component of this sponsor is just the coolest thing ever. Like, this is truly my dream sponsor. And we're so grateful that they're making that generous donation to Alveus with everything that we're doing right now. That is so awesome, and it is so huge for us, and we're so, so grateful. So thank you so much to Angry Birds 2. And on this being my dream sponsor, too, shout out Loaded for setting this up. Shout out Jenny for setting this up, because this has been one of my favorite sponsors I've ever done, ever. Maybe my favorite, I don't know. It's like so easily, it's just been so good and so easy and so perfect, and it's great for Alveus, and it's great for me, and it's great for you guys. It's been so fun. So big shout outs to everybody that's made this possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And shout out to y'all, for playing this game and getting us to first place. That's so cool. Whoop. That's so cool. Hoppa, thank you for the 35 months. So sick. This has been so, so awesome. So awesome. All right. You guys want to watch Red go to space? Okay. It's happening. Okay, here we go.
Hi guys, I'm Astro Alexandra, and behind me is something truly special. Let me provide some context. In 2012, Red ventured into outer space for the first time aboard the International Space Station with NASA's legendary astronaut, Don Pettit. That was an amazing achievement, but...
Stop. Wait, did anybody know that? Did anybody know this? Or are we all learning this collectively together for the first time? Wait, what?
2012, Red ventured into outer space for the first time aboard the International Space Station with NASA's...
In 2012, Red was on the International Space Station for the first time? Hello?
Legendary astronaut, Don Pettit. That was an amazing achievement, but now...
Red is him. Look at him. I can't believe this.
Red is taking his space career to the next level in a crazy way. He's about to be the first ever Angry Bird launched from open space. And not only that, he's going to be launched from a huge slingshot. In a spectacular community effort, Angry Birds players all over the world collected feathers in-game to raise funds for the Alveus Sanctuary, helping animals here on Earth. And today's flight is a tribute to that amazing achievement. Red himself is going on a commemorative launch, celebrating every single player who helped make this possible. Now, if you've
This is so crazy. That's so cool. Guys, what? We made it happen. Red is actually going to space. Wow. Wow. Also, I want to remind you guys, yes, we are celebrating what we have already achieved, but you can still collect feathers in the Creator Challenge. You can still download and use our creator code Alveus before the campaign ends. The Angry Birds 2 space event is going on until November 20th. Thanks, Angry Birds 2, for sponsoring this stream. Dude, this is so insane.
never seen a weather balloon launch before, you are in for a treat. These giant balloons filled with hydrogen can reach higher than 30 kilometers or 18 miles above Earth, where the air is thinner than anywhere planes can fly. As they rise, the outside pressure drops and the balloon expands until it's as wide as a house, and then the balloon bursts spectacularly. Red's goal is the stratosphere, and we're about to confirm whether or not he made it back home. Let's see if he got slingshot from the edge of space before the balloon popped. Behind me is Red. He's had liftoff and he's already in the clouds. We're gonna watch him ride that balloon right up through the atmosphere, past those clouds, through...
Not Green Fox, thank you for the 17 months. W Angry Birds.
the jet streams, and all the way to the edge of space. And thankfully, we're getting to watch this on multiple different camera angles, so we're going to get to see Red this entire time. It is starting to look like the wind is picking up, and the wind is starting to knock around the balloon. Up here, the air is thinner, but it's still packed with motion. Here's what Red's journey is going to look like. First, he's going to pass through the troposphere. The troposphere is basically everything you can see. It's where we live, it's where we have our weather and our clouds, and even the highest commercial flights stay in this first layer of the atmosphere. By the time Red flies above it, he will officially be higher than the tallest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest. Then he will enter the stratosphere, which should be smoother. What's really cool is that when we climb mountains, it gets colder. But the opposite is true in the stratosphere. The higher he goes, the warmer it will get because the ozone layer absorbs the sun's UV radiation. Above Red,
we are learning, chat. Not only are we watching incredible content where Red gets launched into space, but we are also learning W education, W science lesson.
Red will be the mesosphere, the thermosphere, and then the exosphere.
Wow!
Let's listen to what it sounds like right now.
Listening.
It looks like Red has encountered some turbulence, and it looks like he's actually spinning quite a bit.
No!
And I'm getting kind of car sick, or I guess weather balloon sick just looking at this, but Red is a bird, and hopefully that means he's used to some air turbulence. But also, Red has...
By the way, I want to remind you guys, nobody's asked yet, but in case you're worried about it, all equipment here will be back on Earth and retrieved, so there is no space pollution going on. Just so you know.
He's never flown up this high before, which is why he's taken the balloon.
Another W.
He's probably hitting fast, invisible rivers of air called jet streams that can zoom by at 300 kilometers or 180 miles an hour.
Crystal, thank you.
If you've ever wondered why...
Chat, do you think he's scared? Crystal, thank you so much. Do you think that he's scared or no?
Flights sometimes go faster in one direction than the other, you can thank the jet stream. For now, though, Red's potentially getting spun around by one. By hanging on tight and playing it very cool, his face is serious, but you
Wait,
can
the
almost
trick
see
shot.
him laughing at gravity. But I'll be honest, I'm getting a little nervous and a little dizzy watching him and imagining the trip back down. And behind him, you can actually see a few types of clouds, including
not falling
some
off?
very high altitude clouds, and he doesn't look too far from reaching above those too. And you can see that the sky is getting quite a bit darker as he approaches outer space. I'm not sure exactly how high up he is,
Girl.
but based on the clouds, I would say
She keeps
Red
switching
is exiting the troposphere
sides.
soon, which means he will be higher than any other birds fly. The fact that there's a layer of clouds beneath him is also making me nervous that on his way down, Red won't know where to aim for, and it might
No!
be difficult to find him. I also hope that he's able to pass through this area where he's spinning so he can aim the slingshot and not be flying aimlessly. He is looking very determined and keeping his beak
Guys,
pointed straight in front
I
of him.
don't think he's
though.
scared at
Let
all,
me
to
move
be
out of the
honest with
way
you.
so you can see the full spinning action.
Cinema.
Let's listen now. Does it sound any different?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to watch that again. Bro, he's so locked.
Let's listen now. Does it sound any different? Windy. Okay, he is still spinning, but it looks like Red is a lot more stable now, which is great. He also seems to have drifted to an area where there are some breaks in the clouds, and he may be able to see all the way down to the surface of Earth. This area of our atmosphere may be a little
see the
calmer,
surface
but
of
it
the
is
Earth.
significantly colder. Where Red is right now is about negative 51 degrees Celsius
No!
or negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
No!
It's extremely, extremely cold.
That's too
As he rises,
cold.
the air becomes thinner and thinner. Thankfully, Red is a bird, so he kind of has a built-in insulation from his feathers, and I don't even see him shivering. Like I mentioned, though,
Okay,
I do
valid.
think he is entering the stratosphere right now, and as he approaches the ozone layer, he should start to get a little warmer and more comfortable, but I don't
Yay.
even think this is bothering him.
Yay.
I think Red is getting so high up that if you were standing on Earth, I don't think you would be able to see him. But Red is getting some incredible views. Just look at what he's able to see right now. Also, whoa, the sky is turning almost black now. That is not a camera filter, that's just physics. Red is starting to actually see outer space. As Red climbs higher, there are fewer air molecules to scatter sunlight, so blue fades to dark until you're basically staring into space. He's getting so high that if a small meteor were to hit Earth, it would burn up in the atmosphere right above him. He would be pretty close to shooting stars. And it sounds a little scary, but Red is a notoriously tough bird, and he's been through worse. We've seen him be brave in some pretty tough situations before.
True.
And remember,
True.
Red has been to space before. He's already an astronaut. But this is completely different. Red
wish this
isn't
was
in
Terrence.
a
No,
spacecraft
I don't.
right now.
Sorry.
He's completely exposed.
I don't wish this was Terrence, because low-key that could be another like mass extinction or something. I also think that it's great that it's Red. I think he deserves this. He hasn't been up here since 2012, so he deserves this.
To Earth's atmosphere without any protection. So in many ways, this is the most extreme adventure he's ever had. And you can actually join in on this space adventure in Angry Birds 2 now through November 20th.
Talk to him.
Wow. This camera angle without
Through November 20th, you can play this game with our creator code.
the glare of the sun in front of you, you can see how high Red has gotten.
Bro.
And his balloon is still expanding. He is still going higher. At this point, you can really see the blackness of space, but because Red is still on the daytime side of Earth, the brightness from the sun and Earth make it too hard to see any stars in the background.
Wow, this is so crazy. Who do you think pitched this? Whose idea do you think this was, and how hard do you think it was to pitch? And when they went to the teams that actually built the setup and like did the logistics of like getting him up here, how do you think that pitch went? No, actual plushie. Actual Angry Bird. Red pitched it. They were already on the International Space Station, so he does have the connects. True. Wow. I'm surprised he's still secured in there. I don't really know how they managed to secure him through such turbulence, but also, like, I don't know how this is going to launch. Like, I get it, we can see how it looks like it's going to launch, right? Like, how this is set up and built, but is he truly going to slingshot? Is that really how this is going to work? Double-sided tape, they said. Oh, smart. Smart. I don't know, let's find out.
Look at that shot. It's getting even more beautiful. Red is finally high enough that we're seeing the curvature of Earth. At this point, we can even see the glowing blue around our planet, which is our atmosphere. And obviously, our atmosphere protects us on Earth from meteors and radiation and extreme temperature changes. So this right here is essentially Earth's shield. In Angry Birds 2, you aren't protected by our shield anymore. You're in space, and you're dealing with all the cool things.
I know that we're focused on Red launching into space, but I do need to take a slight detour for a second, because every time I see the Earth in this way, I get really emotional and I think about our planet and how much I love our planet. Because you think about like conservation, you think about individual species all the time and like what you see on Earth, and like especially because I love invertebrates and bugs so much, I think about it on really small levels often. But then sometimes you zoom out, or not often, you get to zoom out and really look at the Earth like this and you're like, man, I freaking love our planet. How cool is this? How cool is that? Also, great time to think about something like that, because of like, this is all happening, which is so awesome, but also a huge part of this, like this whole launch is a celebration for Alveus Sanctuary in a way. Isn't that like, what is going on, chat? What is going on? Angry Birds 2 donated $25,000 to Alveus Sanctuary, and this is how they're celebrating. Helping animals on Earth. We're in there somewhere, on that Earth somewhere. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, this is the best timeline. You're actually right.
And the dangers that are out there, like different gravity on different planets and wormholes and asteroids. And since he has less of the atmosphere above him, I'm really hoping he brought sunglasses and is wearing sunscreen. At this point, the weather balloon he's on will expand to be 25 meters or 82 feet in diameter, which is taller than a 6-story building. Imagine looking up and seeing that absolutely huge balloon.
What? Wait, what? What?
5 meters or 82 feet in diameter with sunscreen. At this point, the weather balloon he's on will expand to be 25 meters or 82 feet in diameter, which is taller than a 6-story building. Imagine looking up and seeing that absolutely huge balloon and the background of outer space. Once Red reaches as high as he can go, he's going to do what he does best. He's going to get flung.
That's like the short side of the wolf dog enclosure.
Out of a slingshot.
I don't know if that helps.
Just a reminder, this is real footage. At any moment, this balloon could pop. And right now, Red is above 99.5% of our planet's atmosphere. This slingshot could go in. And there it is! Red.
Ah!
99.5% of our planet's atmosphere. This slingshot could go in. And there it is! Red has... could pop. And right now, Red is above 99.5% of our planet's atmosphere. This slingshot could go at... There it is!
Bye! No, the way, dude, under here, did you see him? Stop, look.
5% of our planet. Slingshot could go at...
Look at him go! No! Bye!
Red has launched. Did you see how fast he went?
Oh my god, more angles.
Red is officially
yes, there's
of our
angles
planet's
everywhere.
atmosphere. This slingshot could go at... There it is! Red has
wow,
launched.
it really is a
Did
slingshot.
you see how fast he went? Red is officially plummeting back to Earth. I'm going to do slow motion of this.
Ah!
Red is doing backflips as he goes, as if he didn't have enough spinning on the way up. And he was just successfully slingshot from the edge of space. He's going so fast that he disappears from the frame in just a few seconds. There's almost no resistance because the air up there is so thin that Red is essentially free falling towards Earth. That slingshot was classic Angry Birds style with all the usual chaos, and thankfully we had multiple camera angles to capture it. But I do hope that we are able to reconnect with Red again on his descent. There he is. He is absolutely speeding towards...
How? There was nothing on him. Where is this camera? Where is the camera?
Earth after being slingshot from the edge of space. Let's listen to what he hears. You can hear how fast he's traveling, just absolutely whistling. He's traveling from the upper stratosphere, which means he's not going to be able to breathe for a long time. He's going to have to hold his breath until he's well into the troposphere again. So now we have to keep our eyes out for clouds because him re-entering the clouds is when we can all take a sigh of relief. This is crazy. He has the gravity of the entire planet beneath him. So Red is going to keep gaining speed, and the further he falls, the faster he falls. But eventually, as he starts re-entering thicker layers of air, the drag will begin to slow him down. So he wouldn't hit the ground at terminal velocity, but also, again, he's
What
a
are we
bird.
watching?
So
We're watching Red get
hitting the ground at all
slingshot
because
launched into
screw
space.
Gravity. What we're not able to see on camera are the temperature differences that Red is traveling through as he heads back down. But it could be changing as much as 80 degrees, so I'm glad he has some insulation. You can see he's getting closer to Earth because
No way,
he's
this
starting
is
to
true.
spin again.
No, this
which
is
is
like,
a good...
guys, this is actually a thing that they just did. Like, they just did this a couple days ago. This is history we are watching.
thing. It means he's getting closer to the troposphere, which is where all of our weather is and where we can all breathe again. But let's back up for a second to that slingshot. The current world record slingshot is 476 meters, or 1,564 feet. Red was just slingshot from the upper stratosphere, which means he will travel over 30,000 meters, or 100,000 feet. So I'm just wondering if this counts as a world record-breaking slingshot. Even though Red here is falling based on Earth's gravity, you may experience some gravitational differences elsewhere in the universe in Angry Birds 2, and I'm interested to see how far you could slingshot something on a planet with way less gravity than Earth.
KP Dandy,
and
thank you.
if you slingshot Red on a planet with way more gravity, would he just slam into the ground immediately? To put how far Red is traveling into perspective, he was slingshot at about 30 kilometers or 19 miles above Earth's surface. That means 3 Mount Everests could fit underneath him. Red just climbed more than 3 Mount Everests. When
Wow.
jet pilots fly at their highest limit, they have to wear pressurized suits to protect them against extreme cold. But Red braved the cold, the lack of oxygen, the spinning balloon, and the slingshot because you all raised funds for the Alveus sanctuary, and that is very cool. We can actually hear the wind picking up. I'll let you listen here. The wind is whistling because as Red is getting closer to Earth, he's re-entered the troposphere where all of Earth's weather is. I don't know if you've noticed, but the darkness of space has been fading, and we are getting back to a blue sky above Red. The clouds also look a little different now, which could be because the weather balloon drifted or because the clouds are constantly changing. The weird part is he might not know what the weather's going to be like where he's landing. He might pass through a cloud that's holding a huge storm, and every cloud you see has millions of
True. Alveus shout out on a world record, by the way.
Water droplets or ice crystals suspended in the air. If Red passes through one, it'll look like a soft mist, but it could be a dangerous storm. I'm starting to see a lot of lakes and rivers, but so far I haven't been able to figure out where exactly Red is. Do you recognize any of this? Because I don't.
Do you see yourself? Can you see your house?
Also don't see any cities beneath him, so I wonder if anybody saw him free falling. That would be crazy to look up and see Red just hurtling towards you and probably damp from traveling through the clouds. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Red has set his course for exactly where he's going to land because of how much visibility he has, and I'm curious to find out where he picks. I would pick one of these lakes for a vacation, but I'm not sure about him. He looks like he's on a mission. We're pretty much back to our beautiful blue sky with space fading in the background, but you can always visit it playing Angry Birds 2 space gameplay through November 20th. And you can travel even farther than Red did today. And I can't believe that his most extreme journey is almost over. I mean, when he was slingshot, above him was the blackness of space, and now he's surrounded in brightness again. And this is all real. This slingshot is real, and the footage is real, and we really did this. And this is just the most insane view of a backflipping bird on the edge of space, which is a sentence that I really just never ever thought I was going to say. I mean, this is crazy. He rode a balloon so high that he saw the atmosphere and the curvature of the Earth, and not only that, but we got to see it from multiple angles. I like this one. Okay, let's check back in on Red. How are you doing, Red? I swear I just heard an airplane, but I'm not sure. That would make sense because he's low enough to be around airplanes again, so I hope he's able to dodge them. But also maybe it was just Red sighing really loudly or some crazy wind. He's dropping pretty quickly, and he should start flying soon, but I'm not sure what his plan is here. I have no idea where he's headed, and I forgot to ask him. I got too focused on the whole slingshot from space thing. Before Red finally lands, let's check in with some incredible creators who made this launch possible. The messages you're about to see were filmed also from the edge of space.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Using another balloon with a screen attached to it. That's right, it's not AI, not special effects, it's real footage. This is a reminder that this wasn't just a game event, it was a collective effort of imagination, science, and teamwork. Red is literally flying through the results of your hard work. So let's connect with some of the creators who, together with all of you, made this launch possible. Red, do you have anything to say before we go?
W Tiny Mike segment.
You heard him.
You heard him.
Amazing opportunity. I wouldn't have been able to achieve this amazing opportunity without the love and support of my community.
This is
a huge shout
awesome!
out to you guys. Also want to give a huge thank you to my family.
This
as
played
well as
in
a shout out
space.
to some of my closest best friends.
Okay, you guys know what's going on here? So they asked us to film like a shout out that they will play from space. And so these are our shout outs in space.
Such as Dylan, Frank, Al, Peyton, Brandon, Wes, Ace, and my best friend,
Wait, shout out
Maddie.
Ace.
Thank you guys for always being there for me. I really appreciate it.
I'm in space. I can't breathe. You really can't breathe in this. Is this how it's supposed to be? Ow. I just want to say thank you so much to my community, all of my followers and my viewers, and anyone who continues to support me. And a huge shout out to Angry Birds 2. We're in space, baby.
Hey, Stan's here, making my video for the rocket. So it's getting to that time of the year where I start thinking about what I'm thankful for. And this year, outside of like having the coolest job in the world and getting to do this for a career, I'm really thankful that my wife Rochelle and I have gotten pregnant. And so maybe if an alien ever sees this broadcast in the rocket, they'll know that somewhere in the world there's a little Madeline Stans out there. And I think that's really, really cool. And maybe she'll see this someday, who knows?
Aww.
So shout out to the rocket. Everyone think about what you're thankful for this year, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this year.
That was sweet.
Congrats to Red for your successful launch into space. I'm really appreciative of being able to witness and technically be a participant of this momentous occasion in gaming history. Obviously, it wouldn't have been possible without the support of my friends, family, and most importantly, my streaming community. Make sure to check out Angry Birds 2 in support of Red and safe travels in space.
Hey friends, how's it going? It's you, Jelly here.
Yo,
and
I'm gonna be honest, I'm scared. I have no recollection of filming this video. I don't know. I don't remember what I said.
And I just wanted to come on and say that I'm so excited that we all get to share this really cool and amazing moment together of Red officially launching into space. Wow, things like this just remind me of why I love streaming and being a part of the gaming community. It's always a blast being able to share cool moments like this with you guys. And so, yeah, just keep up the good vibes, everyone. And big congrats to Angry Birds 2 for continuing those good vibes in space.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Evan from EvanTube. And guys,
look who it is! Our friend. EvanTube. Look who it is, chat.
it looks like I'm in outer space. Well, anyways, I wanted to give a big thank you to the Angry Birds community. I literally could not have gotten this far in YouTube without Angry Birds. I started off my channel with Angry Birds, and, you know, it was very important to me growing up. And I just wanted to thank my friends and my family, too. So, yeah.
I cannot believe I'm in space right now. This has got to be one of the coolest yet weirdest things I've ever been a part of. I just want to say thank you to the entire community, to my friends, and even my cat George.
Yay,
Can you believe
George
it? You're
in
in
space.
I bet your cat's never been to space.
Yeah.
On a serious note, though, don't miss out on the launch of this insane new Angry Birds 2 update.
Hey everyone, it's Lunity here. I can't believe this is happening, but we are here to celebrate Red's official launch into space. I just want to shout out every member of my community, the Looniverse, as we go in to celebrate this.
Chat, what are you saying? If you are asked to do this, they're like, we're gonna play your video in literal space. You can send a message to whoever you want from space. I would say yes. I would pretend to be choking. Say I can't breathe. I would say shout out Alveus. Look, Mom, I'm in space. I'd be holding my breath. Shout out Alveus.
Amazing moment in gaming history. Gaming is such a big part of our lives, so it's really cool to be able to experience something so special together. Be sure to check out Angry Birds 2. Good luck out there, Red. Safe travels.
Huge shout out to Angry Birds for letting me be a part of this campaign, and shout out to my son Louis, who is absolutely obsessed with space, specifically being launched into space shuttles, rockets, the whole 9 yards. I'm about to be the coolest mom in the entire world. Thank you so much. Don't forget to grab Angry Birds 2 and see you in space. Good luck up there. Bring snacks, and next time bring my 3-year-old. He's very jealous.
Cute.
Hi guys, it's Lux and my assistant here, Lily. We are so excited for Red to be launched into space. I am very excited to be saying hey to you from up here. Hello, hello. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to my supporters, my community, my family, and my friends that have been with me throughout this journey. And, you know, whether we're knocking Angry Birds off of some blocks or we're on the Rift, we're always having a good time. So, yeah, we can't wait to play some more Angry Birds. And we're excited to be here. So, thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Ah, I'm in space. This is kind of out of the...
She's so cute. I love her. I've never met her. I did DM her though, and I was like, you should come to Alveus. I would love to have her here.
This world. Thank you very much to my amazing community for making this possible. And I could be orbiting above you guys right now. So remember to say hi. Okay, Angry Birds, thank you very much for shooting me out here. 07.
Hey guys, thank you so much to Angry Birds 2. I really appreciate you guys. I love Angry Birds so much. I love Red, and I want to shout out Red, and I want to shout out Bomb. And I'm an Angry Birds lover because I'm an animal lover at the end of the day, and so I gotta shout out Alveus Sanctuary and all of our rescued animals out there. Shout out Stompy, shout out Winnie, shout out Georgie, shout out Awa, shout out Akila, I don't have enough time. Hello all the animals at home. Hello Alveus staff. Love you guys. Thank you Angry Birds 2. Goodbye!
Hi, it's Point Crow. Thank you so much to Angry Birds 2 for this opportunity.
What did you think? W parking lot. I was in California there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Stompy shout out from space. Alveus shout out. Alveus staff shout out from space even. Awa Akila shout out from space. Pretty good. Pretty good. Doesn't get much better than that. Look who it is. Point Crow, the goat. Oh.
Very excited. And hey, check this out.
What? I didn't know you were allowed to do edits. Wow, that's very nice. Very nice, Eric.
I'm back, and that was so cool. I can't believe those messages were shown with a background of outer space, and clearly, while we watched those, Red has traveled a lot. He's getting really, really close. Because if it's a rain cloud and he travels through it, I don't know how safe that is. Once again, though, Red is a very brave bird, and he doesn't really look like he's concerned with it. I'm concerned. I'm concerned for Red.
Wait, what happens when you go through a rain cloud? Monster, thank you. Oh,
I'll be honest,
birthday.
That doesn't sound so good. He's going in the clouds right now. Like I said, it looks misty, but it could be dangerous. He's gonna make it through. He's gonna make it through. Connection lost? What do you mean connection lost? Connection lost? Where did Red go?
He's effing in the rain cloud.
Landing. What is going on? I hope Red is okay and that this wasn't a storm. I don't know what's going to happen with him, but I'm sure everything's okay. He is a bird after all, and he can fly now. That's where the footage ends. I guess I'll have to keep an eye on the Angry Birds 2 social media channels to find out what happened to Red. Hopefully they know where he is. In the meantime, that was an incredible journey. Red's journey from space marks a new chapter in Angry Birds 2. The space update is available now until November 20th. Thank you all so much for watching, and keep looking up. You never know what Angry Birds will launch or come back from a launch next.
Wow. Wow, what a cliffhanger. Oh my gosh. Shout out.
Let's get this show.
Ah! Stop! Stop it right now. Wow, what a cliffhanger. So do they have the world record? Yeah, seems that way, huh? Seems that way. They've got the world record for slingshot, and we got to shout out Alveus Sanctuary from space. And Angry Birds 2 is donating $25,000 to Alveus Sanctuary. Make some noise. Thank you to Angry Birds 2 for sponsoring this stream. Okay. Woo. We've got 20 minutes here. We've got 20 minutes. And in that 20 minutes, we may do some gameplay. Excellent. Excellent. Here we go. I need the music. Listening. Let's see. I like this guy. Maybe he'll go through the portal. Oh wait, I don't even need the portal. I'm so good at this game. A strike. Oh dang. Wait. Sheesh. Maybe I can... Maybe I can go through here? That's pretty alright. That was pretty alright, what do you think? Huge! Wait, okay, I don't want to use this then. I want to go this. And I'll go here, and then I'll drop the egg on him. Dude, I'm so good at this game. Did you guys see that? I am so good at this game. Portal. This bluebird through the portal here, and then he splits into 3 as soon as he gets out of the portal. Dang it. I was too slow. Okay, Terrence through the portal. No, thank you. Terrence is the goat. Okay, why is the blue portal even a thing right now? I wonder if I can go here. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't see why I would use portals at all right now, actually. If I hit it here, maybe they'll fall to the left on that, yeah, on that guy. And then I just need this guy. Actually, it'd be pretty ideal if I could go through this portal and then send him straight down, but that's not what it's looking like is happening, so I'll just go here. Ah, I sniped one. There's another one. I'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Last one. The last one. The little baby ones are annoying. Yeah, I agree. Wait, oh my god, we only have 2 birds. This is my worst nightmare. And I don't like either of the birds, respectfully. If I go here, I'll come back through that portal. If I go here, and I come back through the portal, that also doesn't really help me. So I guess I'll just go here. Or I'll go here. Maybe I go here. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think I have to go here. Wow, that's, what is going on? Okay, I'm not gonna take credit for that, but I will take that. I'm so good at this game! They are nominating me for Gamer of the Year this year. I would like for you guys to also nominate me for Gamer of the Year this year. I think that I deserve it. I got an apple. That was calculated. Alright, we got time for one more level. Okay, what are the odds? What if I just go Terrence and like see how much damage I can do? You know? Like here. Let's see if it hits other things. Okay, he's going through a portal. Huge! Dude, all the debris? Wait a second. Do we have a Terrence strike right now? Oh. He's so OP. He's so OP. Bomb. A bomb. I'm gonna hit this really low and hope that, wait, actually no, I'm not. I'm gonna hit it really high and hope that it falls to the right. Surely. Debris. Not enough. Okay, interesting choice there from on his part. Maybe I go... okay, I guess I'll just go here. Bam, 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 bam. Dun, 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 dun. Red! This dude's campaigning in my chat. Terrence! Oh, dude, it's so GG's for them. It's so GG's. Say goodbye. Okay. And then this guy. GG's. This is a little unnecessary. Wait, is that not it? No, that's it. Okay. Chat, you know what I'm gonna try to do later today is I'm gonna try to thrift a Christmas tree. Like a thrift a used one, like a plastic one. I saw some at the thrift store recently. Let's see how that goes. This guy, low-key, no offense to him, but he's good. I don't know. I don't know. This one little guy. Terrence! Say goodbye. Any last words? Too easy. Here and split. Okay, not bad. Not bad. But now this guy's got a slingshot. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Last round. Chat, this is it. Put Angry Birds 2 on the marm. It's still maybe a little. What? Okay, I'm gonna blow. No, I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go bluebirds through this portal. And I'm gonna. Okay, it's not my best work. And then I'm gonna go red here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go this guy here. And I'm gonna blow him up at the base, and then it's gonna fall on top of this guy, and then everybody's gonna die. Oh. Wait, yeah, that's it. Right? Hooray! We did it! I got one apple. Amazing. Amazing, chatters. What a day. What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. What fun it is to launch Angry Birds into space. I am a gamer. Thank you so much to Angry Birds 2 for sponsoring the stream and for the other streams that we've done with Angry Birds. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. I'm super, super grateful for Angry Birds for making that $25,000 donation to Alveus Sanctuary. That is so cool. What a dream sponsor, truly. Really crazy full circle thing to have my favorite thing ever, Angry Birds, sponsor me and contribute to Alveus Sanctuary. I had an Angry Birds, what is it called? An Angry Birds plushie hanging from my my first truck ever. I love Angry Birds. This has been so fun. Chat, thank you so much for playing along with the game. We made it happen. Red officially went to space. You can still download the game. You can still use the creator code Alveus before the campaign ends. The Angry Birds 2 space event is going on until November 20th. So there's still time to play the game. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you keep having fun playing the game. Again, that's creator code Alveus. And yeah, it was a really fun sponsor, and I'm super grateful. Thank you so much to Angry Birds 2 for sponsoring. Thank you guys so much for watching. My title was short stream because that's going to be it for me today. Space, if you want to start the raid, that would be awesome. I did record a video in a parking lot that was played in space, and I got to shout out Alveus, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool sponsor, pretty cool campaign they ran here. Pretty amazing stuff. Truly amazing stuff to watch. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. I will see you. It is Saturday. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you on Monday, but there's a chance that I will see you tomorrow. We'll see. We will see. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Go watch Alveus. Go say hi to the animals. I'll see you later. Goodbye.